All right. It's been a long time. I don't know how strong I'm going to be because it's been a month since I've done any arm wrestling at all.
You've been lifting.
No, I've been doing nothing.
Because of the other arm.
Well, I've been busy and work's never been busier. I've just been really tired. To be able to do the pros, I would have to lose weight, and I'm not up to it at the moment because I can't do all the running involved with losing that kind of weight. So I want to lose weight healthily. So I'm going to do it next year, and I'll make sure I have really good prep for it. So you're not. You need to. Slower. I've not done this in a while. That wrist is feeling sore. Actually, my wrist. It's just because it's not done anything well. Also, I think my arms are hurting because I've been helping my wife getting up and things like that, and she's 100 kilos, so it's
Once
sort
you
of,
get up.
well, difficult to, just mobility, being careful with her leg and things like that, and she can't just push herself up because she's got, she's got a fractured thumb on the other hand, so it's just sort of.
Must have fell on it.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Okay, get this wrist. Come on, wrist. So, what the other guy would have been doing.
I'll show you where we went.
Oh yeah,
That sort of thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. I mean, if he does that, go. So if you snap your wrist on, like he did, the only thing you can do is hook in and then. But you've got to follow it.
Yeah.
The trouble is because you're a pronator only, you've got to react. The trick to any good arm wrestling is to be able to have options. So if someone takes you one direction, you go fully in that direction. And if he takes you into that, you've got to bring him onto your side, So if you've got to force him into a hook, and if you're hooking, don't go straight onto the post. You've got to bring him open a little bit before posting, yeah. So it's about control. Okay, it's been a while. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Sore. Yeah. So what you want to do is start that. Yeah. So go. That's better. That's what it is. Yeah. Maybe you could do something like that. So do a lat drag and pull down with that. You have to do what I'm doing. So as I pull down, I'm pushing my thumb. So what it does is it opens your thumb up. So it breaks your shape. So it's not just I'm not just pulling back like that. I'm actually doing something with my hand as well, pushing down into there. So you've got a good hand strength. Okay. In fact, it's something that a lot of guys won't have as strong hands as you, so it's something you could use. Don't know if we can make you copy that, so I'll just do it again. So I go down and I push through the thumb, okay? So see, I'm just going to hold there, see what you can do slowly and do it. We're not doing top rolls, we're just going to do that one movement and see if you can get it. And then your lat drag, yeah.
Right off the back.
Imagine you're trying to concentrate on opening my thumb in that direction. Yep, so
That direction.
well, that's why you start far forward. For lat drag, you start there. Yeah. So go. That's all right. Yeah, good. You need to open my thumb up. Okay. So concentrate on my hand rather than anything else, and physically push down into my hand as you do it. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yes. Now when you've got an opening. Okay. So it's something we can work on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same again. Try not to. You've got to keep the tension in the hands so they don't just take you. Okay. So that nice high setup. This is looking really nice. Okay, go. Nice. I felt my thumb go there. That's great. It's not something anyone can see, but he's actually actively attacking my thumb there, which is brilliant. Same thing again. Let's get you good at this. Go. Oh yes. Let's get you good at this for the Brits, okay?
Yeah.
It's a eureka moment when you get a good thing going, and that pushing down really helps. But remember, when you're on the setup against the other person, you need to feel that you're aiming for their thumb, so you're feeling where their thumb is, wherever their thumb is in your hand. You feel my thumb is?
Yeah.
And so that you open it up in that direction, okay? So you've got to kind of, you've got to be conniving, you know, so a bit more, looking good. Okay, go. Oh, nice. That's beautiful. That's great stuff. I think maybe if we do a few more times, I just want to get you really good at it, yeah? So
on the other side as
remember to
well.
tighten up on the setup. Well, not so much. I don't. Well, yeah, we'll see how my left is. You're really loose setup here. Yeah. Nice. That's really good. Remember, as I'm trying to gain, watch. So, as I'm trying to regain that, you're trying to. As your opponent goes in to regain the hook, you need to anchor their thumb down so they're opening their own hand up. I don't know if anyone can see. So as they hook into it to regain their hand on defense, you need to look at this. So they move their own thumb open. So because you're anchoring their thumb down, so there's ways you can actually work them against themselves. So same thing again, yeah. No, you didn't quite have the angle there. You've really got to work down into it. Yeah. And really push down, you know. You can literally push down into their hand. Here, go. Oh, that's better. Much better. Same again, that's looking great. So, put everything into it. Go. No. You've got to get my hand, okay? Same. Push down into it, okay? So, go. No. So you had it, but remember, don't just fall away from your own hand. You've got to physically push the other guy. You've got to physically push down into him to stop him from getting you. Okay, same thing, sit up. So go. That's it, push down. That's much better. Same again, but I want to feel that tricep press type movement, okay? It'll help your top roll. Okay, go. No, you went straight to the pronator. I want you to do this. So watch.
Yeah.
So and then I want you to physically push forwards. Okay. Now this is going to be a really good start for you, I think. So no, you've got to remember that one thing. You've got to feel for their thumb. You've got to attack their thumb. You've got to use your thumb strength, or that won't work. Okay, less of the heavy breathing. The heavy breathing can be when you made something of it. Yeah. So instead you do this, and then you know what I mean. So this should be boom. You know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the effort should go after you've secured them like that. So physically, like that. You've got to physically open my thumb up. Okay. Okay, go. Again, you're going. Everything's wasted up here. Just concentrate on leaning forwards into it, and then you go. You know. So what should I do? The effort isn't there. The effort is once you go sideways afterwards. So instead of going, you know, blowing all your effort, the effort you should be doing like this and then apply it, because it's got to be what you're doing is you're breaking it into one movement, and it's not necessarily that in this instance. Okay. So So just calmly, and you've got to go down onto my hand, and then once you've got me back here, that's when you do the big effort. Okay. So go. That's better. That's much better. That's really good. And same again. Just want to get you really fluid in this. Same again. See what happens if you drop back but don't push your hand down. I've got your hand, so it's really important you get the timing. Okay. You've got to go like a hammer, like you're hitting the table to me. Okay. Right at the start. Go. That's better. It's kind of almost there. Remember, look, watch this. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's what you need to be doing to me, okay? Yep. No. It's all or nothing. You have to commit to it, and then it will give you your top. This suits your top roll style, but you can't go straight onto the top roll. It's the only way you're going to get past people who are doing that with their wrists and things like that. So, okay, so go. No, see, I've got your hand there. So you need to open my hand up by pushing down into my hand. Physically, just push. So on the start, this is your new tack. I'll just show you what you should be doing. So on the start, you go. If the opponent wasn't there, you need to physically be doing this. Watch. No. I'm just going to show you. So this is the start.
Yeah.
And then you got them. Okay. Yes. Like right through there. Okay, so go. That's nice. Almost. You didn't open my thumb up. So you're going to feel both. Feel what I do to you here, okay? See your thumb go?
Yeah.
You've got to do that to your opponent. It's the one advantage you've got over all the big guys is you train your grip all the time. So potentially you've got this strong thumb you can use. So remember, keep a nice tight setup. And then don't start all the way back, and then you've got somewhere to go. So go. That's better. Nice. So something we can work on. Hope you don't mind if I don't. Got to be careful with my warm up here. Actually, my wrist seems right. It's probably just the shoulder. What we'll do is same on the left, and then I'll do more of a free for all on the next round on both hands.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Fully supinate. No, you didn't notice. Actually, you just clicked my thumb. Gosh, that's sore. So I can't really do the shoulder, but I can put pressure on you as you go. Yeah. Nice. All right. Ooh. Okay, so same thing. We'll see what happens, and then we'll see if we can come up with a solution. It's not necessarily going to be the same solution on this hand as the other one, but we'll see where you go wrong, or maybe you'll do it perfectly, isn't it? Go. No, you definitely didn't do the right thing. Okay, so I've got to figure out what you did. I've not got a great arm wrestling brain. I've got to figure out. So try that again, and I just need to see what you did. Go. So maybe you need to square up more, because at the moment what happens is I hooked it. I got a really good angle on you on there. It might be more to do with your attitude. So by attitude I mean shape. So.
You say I've got one arm longer than the other.
I really don't know. Anyway, so okay, one thing I have noticed is, watch this.
Yeah.
Can you see the shape of your hand in that direction?
Yeah.
That means that I've got I can easily just use my hand on you there. It needs to be the other way. So you should be more open here, tighter up here, okay? So can you see your knuckles here?
Yeah.
I'd rather they were square on. If they're like that, I've got something I can open up there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so square up on your opponent, and if he's like this, he might come around here so that he can get your wrist still. So you've got to go with him. So, no. What I mean is, you've got to square up on him. Yep, so if he goes here, square up more. Whatever it takes to square up on his hand, yeah? No, not on the go, I'm turning you on setup. So you don't want your hand to be, what I mean is, on this type of setup, you don't want the back of your hand to be facing your opponent because you don't have as strong a bicep as him. So you really want to square up on him so that he basically he can open himself up, potentially. Okay, same again. You see, actually I can't take a photo, but what I'm seeing is this shape here of your hand, and your knuckles here are further forwards here than the bottom of your hand. So I've got something that I can open you on. Okay, so what I want to see is this shape, whereby I'm going through all of these. Line your knuckles up in the direction of the guy's fingers. You could physically, that might be something worth pointing out. Wherever your opponent's hand is on there, so wherever his pec is, try and line your knuckles up behind it so that you're protecting your hand. So you see, I'm going to be pushing through there.
Yeah.
So you want to line up everything behind that, okay? On my setup, yeah? Just so I've not got something obvious to open up. Got to get that. This is way too loose up. Can you see all that? There you go. Tighten up there and loosen up there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't want all this space up here. That's better. Can you see? That's harder for me to go through, okay? Try and remember that. Okay, same again. I'm going to be a bit more mean. Whatever you do, I'm going to try and go against this. Go. Better. Nice. That's much better. Even more vertical. Same again. So just, what are you concentrating on? Describe to me what you're trying to do.
Fill the gap.
You're trying to fill the gap.
Yeah.
And you're trying to straighten these knuckles up.
What's about having the knuckles showing and all that?
It's nothing to do with that. They'll make sure your knuckles show, but you don't want. I'll show you. It doesn't. If you have a big gap there,
yeah,
that's going to be an even bigger gap.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get your knuckles in this direction.
The rules say, I think.
As long as you could, you're missing the point. Okay. So wherever you are on the setup with the ref, you might be struggling with your setup. I don't want your bottom of your hand buried under the other guy's hand like this. I want it over here because the other guy is just going to tear you to bits from that angle. Does that make sense? So we'll go again. So what are you looking for? So you tell me what I'm asking you to look for in your setup, okay? On your left hand.
There's plenty there.
Yeah, so you're trying to watch my hand. So can you see my knuckles?
Yeah.
So what you're doing is this. Yeah?
Yeah.
So can you see my knuckles are going in that direction?
Yeah.
That means go for it, you can just open me up, yeah? See that? Really easy to beat me?
Yeah.
If I square my knuckles up in that direction, go. It's very difficult for you to beat me, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you've got to try and emulate that with your knuckles. You don't do that, do that. Okay? Pronating direction on your setup. So immediately I want your hand to go there. And if you had a camera here, you should be imagining that knuckles there, lining up in this direction, okay? So I don't care what happens with the ref, as long as it's a legal start. This should always be, you've got to be very careful about not giving the guy an opening on your hand, okay? So same, go away from the table, let's go back at it. immediately I can see you're dipping under my hand. So can you see that natural angle for me? Can I not have to repeat myself? Okay, so tighten up here. You're just trying to get that, see, as far in that direction as possible. So preferably fairly square on, okay? So start again. That's looking a little better. That's feeling nicer. Even more. You can force the issue, you know, you can actually force it by pulling your little finger over a little. Can you see that?
Yeah.
By doing that, can you see that, what you did? I'll show you what you did. So in pulling your finger over, can you see that knuckle?
Yeah.
It's now lining up. It's almost impossible for you to get past that. So just that little move of bringing your little finger out there has really helped set up your knuckle. Okay, I wouldn't do this on both hands. This is for you on this instance. Okay, so set up properly. No, I meant you're physically trying to get your. I'll show you your knuckle. Right, watch this. So currently you're bringing your knuckle underneath the other guy's hand. You want to do anything you can to get your knuckle over this way. Okay, because if your knuckle's straight or even over there, that's why I was just asking you to push away with this. Then the other guy's fingers have to go through all of that. It's not a natural angle to open you up. Okay. It also means on a fast start, you know, people catch you out on speed.
Yeah.
If you've got a really robust setup, then if they're really fast, they'll potentially open themselves up a little bit and mess themselves up because you're in a good shape, so that he's not got an obvious attack, unless he wants to go completely sideways and not hardly any. Maybe I'll go sideways sometimes, but most people don't. Okay, so same thing again. Think about that knuckle. Think about this shape, okay? Rather than that. Not that one, not that one. That one, not that one. That one, not that one. Okay? Okay, same again. Thank you. So contact, always keep the contact and don't cross your, try not to cross your fingers over. That's looking really nice. Okay, go for it. That's nice. It's better. Okay, same again, we're getting somewhere. Good. Think about your knuckle. What you're doing, you're curling your little finger, straightening your little finger out, so you've got some purchase on my hand. Okay, so you've got something to push it back on. If you bend your finger, you're not going to get any grip on the other guy's hand. Okay, so just generally, you know, like in light gripper work,
Yeah.
it's this sort of position rather than this. Okay. Cool. Funny enough, a round hand can work in instances for making the shape for a hook, but you're not a hook athlete, so. Okay, same thing again. Think about the knuckle. You just dive like that. So as he comes round to what if he's let's say he's trying to take up some of that space there, then you need to match it. So you need to think about that angle so he's not able to open you up in that direction. So you're just going to think about that. One thing you can do is go even tighter there and push your fingers physically, just push there. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Now when I try and do that, can you see that?
Yeah.
Harder for me to beat you. Good. Okay, so let's do right, left, a bit of proper loose, well, any rule goes. Yep. What's the point of pushing me down after I pushed? Once you're gone, you're gone.
Didn't touch.
I'd got you. Okay, anyway. Okay, go. I did show you how to get around that, but so you're going to have to try and remember that, okay? Yep. That's better. That's better, not perfect. You didn't open my thumb up. Okay. Remember, I don't want to see this round hand. I want to see it square up. Think about your hand strength, okay? Oh, that's better, yeah. Yep. You didn't move. Basically, you know what I felt?
Yeah.
You went and didn't do anything. So you like puff of air in my face, but you didn't do anything with your hand. So just try to put the effort here, not in your vocal expressions until you go for the pad, okay? Okay. I'm trying my best to tell you this. You see, I've got a bit of an attack on you there. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ah, I got you. No, I got you. No, look, just. I'm just trying to describe to you the shape. Think of the left, same thing on your right, okay? Look, I can see. All I need to do is lean back on that till I've got you. Because can you see? This is round underneath my hand, so I just want you to square up. That's all. Not asking for a lot, am I? That's terrible hand position. Yeah, worse. Terrible. Dreadful. Awful. Even worse. That's good. Can you just put your hand? Just put your hand down. Okay, square hand. Yep. Okay, good. Same again, right? Okay. So think about. Can you imagine where this knuckle is?
Yeah.
Imagine you don't want it to be underneath there. You want it to be out here. Okay. Oh, hard work today, isn't it? Remember, nice contact. Yeah, okay, go for it. That's better. Oh, yeah, nice. That was much better. Much better. Okay, well, push away. Actually, not fingertips, pushing away. Yep. You know you like to click your fingers.
Yeah.
Trying to push your knuckle out here. Yep. Because you've got nice long fingers, you can use that to your advantage. That's been a bit better. Still got a really nice angle on your hand there. That's better. Yep.
Ooh.
Again, a few less balloon blowing exercises and more of the hand.
Balloon
That's feeling a bit better. It's not perfect. Go. Nope. Left. You do see some guys deliberately round under, but because they've got a strong hook, it doesn't matter. In your instance, because of your strength, you really can't afford to do that. So I'm not saying this works for everyone, but for you, you have to do that because the other guy will have more physical power than you. So you've got to line those soldiers up in the direction of where he's going to try and beat you. You know. So good thing about that angle is I can't attack you there easily. You've got all your fingers in the way. Yeah. It's hard to hook into you because it's all in the way. You know, it's a really good sort of a multifaceted defense, you know. And also, if you were to attack on the top roll from that position, it's a very good aggressive shape with the guy's hand. So, okay. Get more towards you. There you go. I told you don't curl your fingers, you press it. Okay. Yep. You've got this shape on the top of your hand, it's just not working. Okay, so same again. I'm going to beat you if I can. Go for it. We've got one more session next week till you rest up, haven't we?
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So we've got time.
Yeah.
We've got time, but we've got to work on this, okay? Yeah, go. You've gone straight to the pronator. That. I want you from now on to just be firing open. You've got to destroy the other guy's thumb, you know? It's your one weapon that you've got. I want my thumb to be travelling. I want you to force my thumb open with your thumb. Physically, so it could be. I mean, you've got to think about what you've been doing on those grip things.
Yeah.
It's your chance to use that against the other guy. It's the only you know. It's very unlikely just on a pronator that you can just catch someone out and top roll them if they've, you know, at the level that they have in your weight category. It's very difficult. But one thing you can do is put them in a bad shape so that they find it harder to bring you down, okay? Make them work for it, okay? Okay, whenever you want. No. That's better. You're still not. See, my thumb's not even moved, so you really got to work on that on my thumb, okay? Physically push down. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I pushed your hand and wrist down, and your thumb went that way. Okay, I want you to do that to me on the setup, whilst keeping good contact, and that will give you an opening to top roll down. Okay? On high top roll, you've been caught out too many times, you know, especially with guys of a similar arm length to you. They'll just take you. But if you can force them low without a hook, see the thing there? They're in a very difficult position, you know, because they've got to then beat you with side pressure only. And a lot of guys, they don't like side pressure. Okay, so you can put them into a very difficult position potentially, and also it's a position that you can use that top roll out of. Okay, all floppy. You always place your hand over the middle. Yeah, elbow forwards, arm up. Yeah, and also this has somewhere to go. Yeah. Okay, so you know where you're aiming. Aiming to bash my arm into the pad there, and you're going to be opening up my thumb. So, position, do not move, ready, go! So if you see my thumb's rock solid, your thumb's compromised, so just through there. Just do this, watch. Okay, you need to do that. Do it with your hand. No, I didn't say do that. It's a straight hand position. See? You don't need to do that with your wrist. Just go boom with your thumb. Think of this strong thumb. That's a strong thumb. Think about all the power of going. You're going to open my thumb. Okay? Feel my thumb. And see if you can bend my thumb over. Keep your thumb there. Go. That's better. That feels nasty. That's much better. Okay. Yeah, you want to really compromise my hand. Okay. Compromise, but I'm not asking you to have the thumb. Okay. So set up again. Got this terrible hand position. So go. always look at your opponent's hand and make an attack based on that, okay? Okay, I'll give you the advantage of you can make the call, but you've got to really mess my hand up, okay?
On the position.
I don't want to hear fireworks until you've secured my thumb, okay? So in other words, I want you to blow my hand open before going, you know,
Yeah.
rattlesnake. You can do fireworks and rattlesnake and everything else once you've secured me after the go. See what I'm doing to your thumb? Feel that? Okay. That's okay. Yep. No, give up. You've lost it. Stop clicking back, pushing forward. It's stability through the thumb. It will give you your cup to attack your opponent. Remember what we were doing at the start? Just keep doing it. Okay. Right. If in doubt, just put your finger lower on the other guy, further around here. You see that forces your knuckle over? Well, watch my knuckle. So I don't want my knuckle to be under there. I want it to be out here, not under, over here. So if I imagine, so I'm pushing against the other guy's hand. That's a harder thing to get through. Okay, I've already described it to you. So. Flatten your hand. That's a really good contact there. That's okay. Just simply do that. Okay. Now, if I try and hook into that, yeah, you've got to come up. You've got to. So it gives you. You've got to think. You've got to work onto it. So I grip up. Okay. So if I'm going to top roll you, what are you going to do? I've already got you. So you're going to make sure you're square. Okay. Square up. Usually, for most guys, I'd ask them to grip up here, bit of an angle, because it suits their cup and hook, and then they can top roll out of that. But you don't have that ability, and so it's that you just don't do it. So you're going to need to do a good old-fashioned top roll, and a low sweeping top roll is what we're aiming for. Okay. But to get into a low sweeping top roll, you have to start up here to begin with, and you have to work your way down into this position so that you can do the old chicken wing on your opponent, okay? Yeah, you've almost not got any contact on my wrist there. That's better. More. Yeah. That's better. You know you're thinking. Same. Keep more. Yeah, that's feeling good. Now that is a better setting. So again, you try and keep up here, and then on the go is when the whole shape goes down through a tricep press. Okay. It's not a full tricep press. You're not pushing me to the pad, but you're physically gonna blow my hand position. Okay. Think about, breaking my hand position. So you know what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do that. So you're trying to break that shape. Okay, so more there. You feel that, the side of my hand there?
Yeah.
You feel that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good purchase position there, okay? Right, so again, I want you to do it yourself, okay? It's really important. So keep that contact on the fingers. Press down into my hand. You know the old thing I used to do when you pull down through your setup?
Yeah.
It keeps pressure across here. So you've got to feel that pressure through the fingertips. That's where you need to feel the pressure there rather than just there, because you attack through the fingertips, but your setup is very much needs to be there. Okay.
Yeah.
So same again. I want you to pull down through my hand with your fingers. That direction. Okay, again. Watch. It's very simple. Okay. That's what it's a good. I would say some sort of gripper work might be useful for you actually on your particular weaknesses, but it's things you can strengthen. So if you're flattening that out, can I feel your lower hand pressing down in this direction? Press down. That's better. Don't curl your fingers. There's no need to curl your fingers. The strength is not through here, it's through there. Watch. Can you pull your fingers there, that way? Don't keep curling your fingers, just there. That's the power. I don't want you to curl your fingers, you just don't need to. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, same again, come on. So you're going to pull down through your hand. Just pull, physically pull like a gripper. Close down on my hand. Close down, that's it, on the setup. Don't open my thumb up yet. Pressure. Okay. Okay, go for it. Ah, it's better. It's nice. You didn't get my thumb in time. So remember, you don't have to be strong to do it. You just have to push physically. Do you think I'm not using any strength to open you up like that, am I?
No.
I'm just physically pushing forwards. It's really, really simple. You just need to do that. Look, flat hand, forwards. Okay? So can you just do that, please?
Yeah.
Flat hand. Physically push, and you want to break my thumb open. Okay? Physically push up through my thumb. So go. No, not sideways. Go. That's it. Now you've got a better angle. Okay, try again. Ooh. Tell you what, I'll have to coach. I have to come up with a lot of ways to describe things with you, don't I? Okay. No. No. I only asked you to do two things. That's what you do. Oh, okay. Sorry. I might cut out my tantrum from the video, we'll see how it goes. Watch my hand, okay? My setup. So you grip up. If you feel the pressure through my fingertip, or through that part of my hand, you feel that pressure?
Yeah.
That means I've got an in on you. Okay, so you need to do that. So start again. Come on, just imagine I'm some stranger you've never arm wrestled. You're going to think, how are you going to set up against me? And what he's doing, because he wants to beat you. You know, no one wants to, he's not going to let you win easily. So he's thinking, oh look, that's nice. I'm going to use that. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, even better. Even though you're getting easier and easier for me. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Just, it's not. It's just that. Okay. It's something that you need to work on for your technique. Okay. Press down. Okay, do you know that really, you've got the wooden gripper, the really light one? Can you grab that? Okay, you don't have to be squeezing it, right. So, can you see, so you're trying to get that pressure there.
Yeah.
Okay, the pressure's through the bottom of your hand. So so close the gripper, and I want you to do it not from that end. So do it like so it's that way. So push out in that direction. Trying to think actually. Actually, if we do it that way, it might be a. I think, which would be good for you. Do it the normal way, but set up and then actually do it this way because it's a bit more natural hand angle, isn't it? So you're going to close it with the base of your fingers. Yep. Can you feel it through there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try the other way, see if we can get that angle. That's looking. See, that looks nice. See that's close it and stay. Close it and stay there. So close. Can you see that? That's beautiful. That's a beautiful hand setup. Okay. If you can do that on my hand when we set up, so if you put that inside. Okay. So. I just told you to grip. Just make the space, and you come down with your hand, clamp down. Like, you know, imagine this is the clamps holding the aircraft before it takes off. Boom, you know. No, out there. No, go. Pushing down. Okay, I'll cut it down that little finger. Push down and okay. Over here. Your little finger is bending in here, so straight down. Yeah, so okay, that'll be better. Same again. Right, let's give up. Don't feel any pressure from your fingers at all. I mean, there was literally zero. What should I do? So, see what I did?
Yeah.
So you're around here. I want you to simply put your finger back there and you're pressing down there. Oh wait, can you see there? The natural angle to open you up. So you seem to think that it's good to press through your fingertips. I'm only asking you to move your fingers down like that. I'm not asking you to think about your fingertips. You keep some contact with your fingers here, but the pressure comes through here. Yeah. So I'm just trying to get you to square up. Okay. It's hard work. Okay, so away from the thing. Right. I mean, it's looking better. In fairness, tighten up over here. One thing you can do is come over. If you tighten up here and bring your hand out there, okay. Good. So it's looking better. It's not perfect. You can see this big bend in your little finger.
Yeah.
You straighten your finger there. You're capable of just watch my little finger. Just can you see that? I just push my finger away from your hand. That's all. No. Did I do that? No. Mm-hmm. Push your finger away from my hand. What? Push your finger away from my hand. And I'm just trying to get your knuckle to go in that direction. It's all anything that works to get your knuckle in that direction. Okay. I don't want your knuckle there. I want it there. So if you're pushing away with this finger there, can you see it forces your knuckle over?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to come up with a novel idea to make sure you've got a good hand shape. Okay. So then push away. And, you're doing this. You see that's what you're doing with your finger. I don't want you to. I just want you to push out. Push out. So I'm starting to lose my patience here. Okay, I'm trying to be patient. Okay. And can you please move this knuckle over in this direction? Just push down. Just do that. Just flatten out your okay. Thank you. I'm tempted to play back a video of. I tell you what. Look. I don't know what to do. I'm running out of ideas, Andrew, because you can't see your own hand from here. But what you keep doing that. So I just want you to square up. That's all. I'm just asking you to square up. I'm asking you this knuckle. I don't want under there. I just want it over there. Please. Okay. Okay. And that pressure down there secures that position. There. So all you're doing is what should I do? So I get into a nice position there. You see, I just anchor it. Okay. You see my knuckles nice and straight. So can you see? I don't want that. I want the knuckle there. Can you see straight? That means you've not got anything to top roll through. Okay. I've got a natural angle on you. So I just want you to do the same thing as me. Okay. And you don't need to wait for him. You can just go down to the diagonal. Wait to see what he does, okay? So if he places, see what happens if I place my arm, okay? So wait for my arm, okay? Just straighten your fingers, that's it. That's easy, isn't it? It's not a complicated movement, it's just, you know. Okay, so now you're going to bring yourself up again, always think of the upward. This feels better, this feels really difficult, good. So again, you're going to attack my thumb on the go, so whenever you want. No, you try to top roll. I just asked you to push forwards into it, okay? So, hand position. You know you can, it's something that you can, you know this thing that people do on the which annoys me, winches, we're just doing this tricep press thing. It's for once, please, yes, do that on the set.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I've been grumbling a lot today, haven't I? So if you start up here in a good position, you've got something to throw it down into. If I start down here, you see that? If I'm down here, I've got nothing to open you up on.
Yeah.
But if I'm up here on a nice tall setup like this, yeah, I've got something to open you up on. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's really easy. Yeah?
Yeah.
So don't start down there, start up here. You know. Thinking you're going to bring that hammer down into my hand, and you're going to tear my thumb open in this direction. Aggressively, as if you're trying to break a piece of steel, okay? Like your life depends on it, okay? And then, okay. So, yep. No. I'm going to not talk for a bit, okay? Because we've gone through the coaching. You might want to watch my video afterwards, okay? Because it'll be a bit more obvious, maybe, looking at the playback, okay? Your hand's so low. You've got to have something to go down into, you know. I mean, I know I've got a short arm, but still, you've got a natural angle on you. It's just square up. Okay. Yep. No. So we've got. It's going to take. I think it's going to take a good week or two in order to get you to actually do this. It's getting a bit difficult. Ah, you did it! Thank you. It's much better. You see, you can do it. You just need to. I'm gonna try and top roll you. Just warning you. So as long as you do the right thing, I won't go to top roll. Okay? Just press down a little bit. Just a little bit more. I didn't mean that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You tried top rolling me. Why do I keep having to say the same thing? I don't get it, Andrew. I've been giving you some really good advice, and you just need to take the advice and run with it. Try and obsess over your technique, because there's ways you can take down guys stronger than yourself with that hand strength. Okay, so use your hand strength. Okay, I'm even letting you go. I'm letting you start. Okay. Ah, that's better. Nice. It's much better. A bit more downward pressure on the start. Good. More. Good. What's he say? Rebel. Good. Yeah. You kept your hand up. Good. Same. Good. Just try to always do the same thing if you can. Okay. Try not to vary it, unless the other guy's messing you around.
If you're trying to do it in the strap or something.
One thing at a time, please. We'll have to do that at some point. Probably next week we'll do straps.
It's the organ theatre next week, and it'll be the week after.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why I decided to have it here.
Well, it was your turn to do it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so. It's the organ theatre all weekend.
Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, I see. Okay, all I'd say is watch the videos back and try to get your hand position. Okay.
When they've been put up, of course. How long does it take to put them on?
Put what on?
Online, the video.
Oh, not long. I'll just upload the whole thing in one go. I don't think I'll even bother editing it. I'm sorry, everyone, if you hear me grumbling a lot in this episode, but I'm not going to edit it out. I'm just going to get it straight online. Okay, so go for it. Come on. Whenever you want.
You're trying to turn sideways.
It's called arm wrestling.
At the start, trying to turn sideways.
Yeah. I was trying to put pressure on your shape.
Doesn't that tell you something if they're trying to turn sideways?
Yeah. I mean, you're supposed to react to me, aren't you? So
What do you do? Face them that way?
yeah, you can work with it. You can try and work with them. And then that forces the ref to square you both up, so absolutely. Very good point, actually. Very good point. I don't tend to do it as much on my right arm because I've got a decent wrist strength on my right, but my left, I just don't, it's not a good hook or wrist, so, if I'm going this way, I'm kind of forcing your hand open, it kind of pushes my hand square. So watch this. So if I start around here, there's a setup. When they're squaring it up, you see it's kind of opening you up.
Yeah.
So it's sort of forcing your opponent open. Okay, let's go for it. again, you're sort of trying to beat me all on the all this. You see that a lot with people. Don't bother. Push forwards. Force your opponent to then change his shape. Because what you were doing, you were trying to. I'd got a dominant hand position. Okay, so I'd secured my cup, and then it was very difficult to break your opponent's shape once he's got that, because that's a nice tight shape. So the one way of breaking that is, again, you need to break that shape of mine so that I can't hold you off anymore. Okay. So I've given you a way out. You know, I've given you a way to break the shape. Okay. So same thing again. I'm going to try not to get dipped on it. I'm going to try to hold you off purely on my cup, and you're going to try and break that shape. And I've given you a way to do it. You just need to remember how to do it. Okay. And by the way, the answer to that is not just pronating. Okay, so whenever you want. No. So again, see, I've secured my hook, my cup. So you need to break that. Just physically break my thumb open, because as soon as that starts to come up, I'll struggle. I'm only human, you know. I will lose my cup. Okay.
Yeah.
Same thing again. Your thumb came up, it should be the opposite. It should be a nice strong thumb. It doesn't have to be a long training session today, but there's been some good ideas. And the thing is, there's things you can actually train on with your pulley.
Yeah.
You know, you can train pushing
How
forward.
would you do that on the?
Well, keep training that thumb. Keep training your tricep press.
What kind of implement would you use?
Well, you need to be able to do this. So you need to be able to push forwards and pull sideways. So it's kind of whatever you can do. You can break it into two exercises. You can do this one as one exercise. You can do this one as one exercise. You know, however you feel it. But you need to be able to. You need to be able to break the other guy's shape. Okay.
Yeah.
And more towards you. Yeah. See, all I'm being presented with is that's what you're giving me this. Can you see that angle there? That's good for me, but not good for you. You know, your strength is not in that direction, so don't want to do that with your. You want to do this, not that. You want to do that, okay? So okay, cool. Keep getting the water pump. Okay. It's getting a bit dark, isn't it? Probably call it quits soon, but I mean, it's been a useful little session, and it's something that the other guys are probably going to be happy to talk about. But it's something that I think you can probably work on. You know, work on your hand, work on your strengths, work on the free passes. You know, so things where you don't have to use power. So sometimes you can use a bit of cunning against your opponent without having to waste any energy. So if I'm doing that, for instance, I'm not using any energy. So can you see I'm aiming off of your bone line,
Yeah.
that direction. Yeah. So can you see my bone? Where would you aim there? It would be over here somewhere, wouldn't it? Yeah. That would be really horrible for me, wouldn't it? Press down, push forward. Yeah. So you see you're aiming, but this shape needs to aim just to the right of my shoulder. Okay. So go. It's good. Same again. Yeah. No. Just aim past my shoulder. Okay. Yeah, but you need to use your hand strength as well. So. Okay. Aim past my shoulder. Go. Go. Okay. I'm going to do a bit of good old-fashioned power training. So this is going to be painful for me. So I'm going to do this. So can you just sort of hold me a little bit, just with the other hand, just down there, and I'm going to try and get you to the power. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Low, so I've got time to go. Really stop me. Yeah, really working it. Yeah, go. Put everything into it. I want to up a level. You know, I want this time next year. I want to be able to sort of. I want to be nearer to the 75 kilo strength category, but
You said doing grip up sets it or doesn't it?
well, it does if I'm not careful. Yeah. To be quite honest, the arm wrestling hurts my grip more than the other way around. Oh, that was tough. Definitely get a good workout from it. So, I think what's the best thing? So I don't know. See what you can do to stop me, basically. So use the other hand a bit. So. No, don't. I mean, I'm going to be. I mean, just to support. So what I mean is offer some support so I've got something to attack into. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, go. Yeah, nice. Oh, it's getting dark, isn't it?
My thumb right now.
Oh, sorry. Almost. Thanks for the time, anyway. Thanks for inviting me. I'm sorry no one else came, but I hope it goes well in the organ theatre next week. And
It always does.
oh, cool. Well, it was nice to be getting back in.